Today we're going to speak about uh, questions of King Milinda or Milinda Prashna. This is a question and answer which happens between the Buddhist monk who is an Arhat Nagasena and King Menander who ruled over Sagala, which is present day Sialkot of Pakistan occupied Punjab. Now, King Menander was one of the greatest kings known for debating. He would debate with a lot of people, and he also debate on spiritual matters because he wanted to know a lot of things about spirituality. It so happened that his first meeting, he had gone to meet people at the monks at Sankhya Hermitage, and he was not able to get the answers for his questions. So he asked his Bactrian people there, can you find out somebody who can answer my questions? So then there was somebody who answered among the Greeks. He said there is a person called Nagasena who is learned, of subdued manners yet full of courage, and he knows about, he is capable of discussing with you. So then when he heard the name Nagasena, somehow there were tremors in his body and hairs on his body, it seems, stood on end. And he immediately instructed 500 of the Bactrian Greeks to come with him on a chariot, and he went to meet Nagasena. Now, this exchange between King Nagasena and King Menander is absolutely interesting, and it is in the form of a dialogue. Now, when King Menander went up to Nagasena, he asked him, he saluted him and paid obeisance to him and sat in one corner, and he asked him, how is your reverence known, and what, sir, is your name? To this, Nagasena answers, O king, I am known as Nagasena, but this is only a designation in common use, for no permanent individual can be found. Then Milinda called upon the Bactrian Greeks, whoever were with him, and the monks, and said, this Nagasena says that no permanent individual is implied in his name. Is it possible? If the most venerable Nagasena, who is it that who gives you robes for food and shelter? Who lives a righteous life? Who kills living beings, steals, commits? If this is true, there is no merit or demerit. You can commit any kind of sins, there will be no result of karma. If a man were to kill you, there would be no murder, because there is no person known as Nagasena. Now, who is Nagasena? Is it the hair? I didn't say that, dear king, he said. Is it then the nails, the teeth, skin, or other parts of your body? I didn't say that. Then is it the body, or the feelings or perceptions, or the formations of consciousness that is Nagasena? It is none of these, Nagasena replies. Then can I discover no Nagasena? It's just an empty sound. Who is it we see before us? It's a falsehood that your reverence has spoken. Then Nagasena replies, sir, you have been reared in great luxury because of your noble birth. How did you come here? By foot or by chariot? In a chariot, venerable sir. Then explain, what is it? Is it the axle, or the wheels, or the reins, or the yoke? What is a chariot? Is it all this combined, or is it something apart from them? It's none of this, venerable sir. Then this chariot is an empty sound. You spoke falsely when you came here on chariot. You're the great king of India. Who are you afraid to tell that you came on a chariot, to tell the truth? Then he called upon the Bactrian Greeks and said, this King Milinda, he said he's come here in a chariot, but when he's asked about it, he's unable to show it. Is it possible? Then the 500 Greek shouted their approval. Get out of that if you can. Venerable sir, I have spoken the truth. It's because I have all these paths that it comes under the term chariot. Very good, your majesty has rightly grasped the meaning. Even it is because of 32 kinds of organic matter in a human body, and the 5 aggregates, is because of that I come under the term Nagasena. Just as it is said that the existence of the various parts that the word chariot is used, that is how the aggregates of being is, we talk about a being. Most wonderful, Nagasena. Most extraordinary that you have solved this puzzle. If the Buddha was here, he would approve of your reply. Then King Milinda went up to Nagasena, exchanged polite greetings, and took a seat and asked him, how many reigns, means how many years have you completed in the order, Nagasena? He says, 7, Your Majesty. How can you say it's your 7? Or is it your 7 or the number that is 7? Nagasena said, your shadow is now on the ground. Are you the king or is the shadow the king? I am the king, Nagasena. But the shadow comes into being because of me. Just so, O king, number of years is 7. I am not 7. But because of me, number 7 comes into being, and it is mine in the same sense as a shadow. Most wonderful, Nagasena. So this is how the dialogue goes between Nagasena and King Menander. It extremely interesting pieces of puzzles that we understand of the Buddha's teachings from this wonderful book, which is a masterpiece of its own kind. And when I read this piece, I amazed at the amount of clarity that Nagasena gives by way of different similes, metaphors, and the simple way of explaining Dhamma to King Menander. King Menander becomes an arhat afterwards, and he serves the Buddhist Sangha afterwards. May all beings be happy.